Does this sound familiar? You want to learn Roblox development, so you watch a tutorial, and within the first minute it's create a part, insert a script, start typing what I do. And now, you have a game without knowing anything about how Roblox works? What if I told you that, by the end of this series, you could go from opening Roblox Studio for the first time to building your own complete games? Welcome to the Roblox Studio Masterclass. I'm BlueDev, and in this series, I'm going to take you from an absolute beginner at Roblox Studio to being capable of building complete Roblox game and tackling almost any game idea with confidence. Unlike most tutorials that only teach you how to copy scripts, we'll go deeper into how Roblox Studio actually works, from optimization and advanced services to anti-cheat, networking, and the systems that power every successful game, all while making sure you understand why things work instead of just copying code and hoping it works. Whether you've never written a single line of code, or if you've already been developing for a few years, there's something here for you. So without further ado, let's get into it. If you don't know where to download it, I'd recommend first downloading Roblox Studio. Link is in the description. It's a free software made by Roblox for people to create games on. After you set up Roblox Studio, create a new game by clicking either on the base plate or press New Experience. After you've done that, you'll notice a few things on screen, but don't worry, we'll cover them as we go. If you look at the top of your screen, you'll see tabs labeled Home, Model, and More. Clicking these doesn't change your game, it just changes the toolbox below it. Try clicking each tab now and watch the buttons change. You'll also see a tab named Plugins. We'll dive deep into plugins in a future episode, but for now, just know they're tools that can supercharge your workflow. It's also important to know that clicking between those tabs in the toolbar only changes what shortcuts are present. Visually, it shouldn't change what you see unless you press any of the shortcut buttons. Feel free to go through those options and see what shortcuts come up so you can become familiar with them. Really quickly, to those transitioning from another game engine, or those new to Roblox Studio, here's a really basic camera movement tutorial. First, click into the center where you see all the objects are. Now, WASD are the way to move you'd expect them to. E is to go up, Q is to go down. If you hold the right click and move the mouse, you'll move the camera around. If you hold shift and press any of the movement buttons, you'll move a lot slower for more precise movement in Studio. And finally, if you press and hold down the middle button, which is clicking the scroll wheel, you'll pan around in whatever direction you're facing. Now, to the left of the toolbar are a couple of helpful buttons. There's a drop down which allows you to test locally with multiple players, but you should usually keep this as tests. The blue play button allows you to test what would happen when a player joins your game organically, with some small exceptions I'll get into later that you don't need to worry about currently. What you're going to want to do as soon as you create any Roblox game is hit Ctrl and S at the same time. Set up your game name, description, and whatever else it says here. Saving your project as a Roblox experience unlocks important settings that you'll need later, so I'd recommend doing this at the start of every project. Another important habit I would recommend getting into is pressing Ctrl S every couple of minutes. Roblox does autosave, but it is so much better to get into the habit of pressing it yourself. I've nearly lost hours of important work because I forgot to save, so please keep this in mind. Now that we've saved our project, let's go into the two tabs that you'll be using the most, Explorer and Properties. First, the Explorer. This is the most important tab in Roblox Studio, and to understand why, here's a brief explanation. Roblox uses a parent-child hierarchy to organize everything in your game. Every object in Roblox exists somewhere inside of this hierarchy. Objects can contain other objects, and every object has a parent that it belongs to. If you don't understand what that means, let me demonstrate. So first, just for demonstration only, let's create a part. You might have noticed in the toolbar, under the Home tab, there's a Part button. This is where you click whenever you want to make a part, but the Part shortcut also has an arrow that allows you to change what type of part you want to make. But to make things easy, just click the button. You should notice a part being created, but if you don't, hit the button F to automatically bring the camera to the part that you just created. In the Explorer tab, check under Workspace and you'll see a cube icon with the name Part. That cube icon is what all part objects are, regardless of their name, and this applies for any object. So if you right click on the part icon, you'll notice a bunch of different options for what you can do to that object. Before we continue, if you're enjoying this series, please consider subscribing. The goal of this masterclass is to take you beyond copying scripts and actually teach you how Roblox games are built, from the basics all the way to advanced systems like networking, optimization, and anti-cheat. If you want extra help, the waitlist for one-on-one sessions is linked in the description. There's limited spots, so if you're interested, check it out. Back to the parent and child explanation. Under Explorer, you should notice that there's lots of different indentations of objects, but notably that workspace, players, lighting, replicated storage, and all of those with fancy names are always the most to the left. That is because they are services, and services like replicated storage and players are the backbone of Roblox games. We'll explore each service in detail in later lessons. Now, you'll notice that the workspace service has an arrow facing down beside it. If you click it, it will hide all of its children, and notice that when any object has children that are hidden, it has a triangle facing towards itself. So, our part that we just created is a direct child of workspace, and the parent of the part that we made is workspace. Come back to this part later if you don't understand what I mean when we're scripting and I mention parents of objects and children of objects. Another way to think about it is like folders in your computer. Your folders contain items, and so if I said for any of those items in the folder, what is above it, that's what the parent is, which is the folder. And for any folder, what is inside of that, that's what the children are. Every object can have an object inside of it like a computer folder can. This episode is the absolute basics of how Roblox works. In the next one, I'll go over properties, making your first ever script, and working on your very first Roblox game. Thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe, like so that this video gets pushed to more people, and comment about what you want to see in future episodes. Thanks for watching.